Today, we're going to talk about transitions and review what they are and how and where we should use them. So, transitions are words that we see every single day and we use when we talk, but sometimes we forget to use them when we write. They are words like next or in addition to, besides, following, and to conclude. Transitions are simply linking words or phrases that show the relationship between paragraphs or ideas. So they're used to connect your ideas so that readers can follow along and that your writing sounds really smooth as they read it. There's lots of different types of transitions and dozens of different transition words or phrases. Some different ways that you can use transitions are to create emphasis. So you might use the words like obviously or clearly or indeed. You can also use transitions to show the order of events. So, first, second, subsequently, finally. You can use transitions to add an addition to what you're talking about or your idea. So, words like along with, or in addition, besides, or as well. You can also use transitions to contrast. So, if you're creating an argument paper and you have to show the opposing side, you might use transitions like unlike, nevertheless, or even so. These are just a few of the examples of ways you can use transitions. There are two times to use transitions, and the first is within your paragraph. So you can use transitions between individual sentences to help guide your reader as they follow your writing. You should also use transitions between paragraphs. This helps connect your different ideas and just makes your writing seem smoother overall. Here's an example of using transitions within your paragraph or between your sentences. This paragraph doesn't have any transitions. Pay attention to how it sounds as I read. Yesterday was a busy day. I was at work until 5. I went to the store. I bought lots of groceries. I went home and put the groceries away and cooked dinner. I had to wash all the dishes. The phone rang. It was my mom who loves to talk. I didn't get to bed until after 10. I woke up exhausted. So here you can see that all of the sentences have no transitions and it starts to sound really choppy and just makes it harder to read overall. But here's what it sounds like when we add transitions. Yesterday was a busy day. First, I was at work until 5. Then I went to the store where I bought lots of groceries. Afterward, I went home to put them away and make dinner. Of course, after cooking, I had to wash all the dishes. Then suddenly the phone rang. It was my mom who loves to talk. So unfortunately, I didn't get to bed until after 10. The following morning, I woke up exhausted. So here we can follow along with the ideas a little bit easier. And we know things like when the author says, I woke up exhausted. Well, when did you wake up? Was it the middle of the night? No, it was the following morning. So these are examples of how you can use transitions within your paragraphs. The next place to use transitions is between paragraphs. And this is really important when you get into formal writing and have multiple paragraphs in your papers. So here's just a quick example of a paper that I wrote that includes different transitions, and you can see them in the paragraphs. So this is an argument paper, and as I bring it to a close, you can see that I use two different transitions. Finally, when climbers do make the choice to climb Mount Everest, the money they pay supports the country of Nepal immensely. And then I have my last paragraph, and I use the transition in conclusion so that readers know that they've come to the end of my paper and that I'm going to summarize my main ideas. Again, these transitions just help connect my ideas and make it sound a lot smoother. So, in conclusion, always use transitions, whether it's between sentences inside your paragraphs or if it's between paragraphs. Transitions connect your ideas and help your reader follow along.